What happens when a political rally turns into a crime scene? And how did a 22-year-old gunman manage to assassinate one of America's most known conservative voices in broad daylight? In this video, we are breaking down everything we know so far about the shocking assassination of Charlie Kirk at Utah Valley University, from the chilling moment the shot was fired to the arrest of the suspect, Tyler Robinson, and the disturbing details investigators have uncovered. Stay with me because the story only gets stranger the deeper you go. It was Wednesday afternoon around 12:20 p.m. Charlie Kirk, 31-year-old, was on stage at Utah Valley University. This was supposed to be the first stop of his American comeback tour. Ironically, he was speaking about mass shootings in America when it happened. A single shot cracked through the air. Kirk clutched his neck, slumped backwards, and chaos broke out. Thousands of attendees screamed, ducked, and scrambled for cover. Witnesses later described it as something out of a war movie. One student told NBC News, "I saw a bunch of blood come out of Charlie. His body just kicked back and went limp." Kirk's team rushed him into a private car, speeding him to the hospital. But the wound was too severe. He was later pronounced dead. The gunman wasn't in the crowd. He was perched on a rooftop about 200 yards away, dressed in all black. Authorities say he carried a Mauser 98 bolt-action rifle, a century-old but powerful sniper-style weapon fitted with a scope. He slipped onto campus hours earlier around 8:30 a.m. Surveillance cameras showed. At first, he wore shorts and a t-shirt. By the time he reached the rooftop, he had changed into black jeans, a flag-emblazoned shirt, a black hat, and sunglasses. And just like that, one bullet turned the event into a crime scene. But here's where the story takes a darker twist. How did a 22-year-old, not even a student, manage to pull this off so easily? Attendees later admitted there was no bag checks, no metal detectors, no visible security screening. Thousands were let in without so much as a ticket check. A sniper rifle was carried onto a college campus, concealed until it was too late. This wasn't just a random shooting. Officials have already called it a targeted political assassination. But the question is, who is the suspect? The man in custody is identified as Tyler Robinson, 22, from Utah. No criminal record, no prior arrests. On paper, a clean slate. So, what pushed him to kill? Investigators say his own family helped identify him after the FBI released surveillance photos. His family member recognized him, connected the dots, and tipped off the police after Robinson either confessed or strongly implied his guilt during a conversation. Robinson was seen escaping the rooftop, ditching his rifle wrapped in a towel in a nearby wooded area. Discord messages later recovered from his account revealed chilling premeditation. He wrote about retrieving the rifle from a drop point, hiding it in bushes, and watching it from a distance. It wasn't a spur of the moment attack. It was methodological, planned, and deliberate. Now let's talk about the rifle and the messages. The rifle itself carried eerie clues, casings recovered, and bizarre inscriptions. One said, "Hey fascist, catch," with arrows scratched into it. Another quoted the Italian resident's song Bella Ciao, Bella Ciao, Bella Ciao Ciao. A third one read, "If you read this, you are gay," followed by an impolite abbreviation. It's a mix of ideology, mockery, and randomness, making it harder to pin down Robinson's exact motive. Now let's discuss the political angle. Kirk wasn't just any speaker. He was the co-founder of Turning Point USA, a conservative youth movement with massive influence among Gen Z conservatives. He was a regular on Fox News, a close Trump ally, and had campaigned alongside Trump and Vice President J.D. Vance during the last election. He had also pushed hardline narratives that the 2020 election was stolen and that Jan 6th protesters were patriots. Love him or hate him, Charlie Kirk was a central figure in America's culture wars. That's why officials aren't treating this as random violence. Utah's Governor Spencer Cox said straight up, this was political. This was an assassination. Here's the part that shocked investigators the most. Robinson wasn't some shadowy extremist off the grid. He lived with roommates. He had dinner with his family. He even casually mentioned that Charlie Kirk was coming to Utah Valley University just days before the shooting. His Discord chats wasn't hidden in some secret dark web forums. They were straight there, showing him planning step by step. And yet, no one, not his roommates, not his family, not his online friends, saw this coming until it was too late. It's the kind of revelation that rattles a community. That someone so normal on the surface could carry out a sniper-style political killing in broad daylight. Charlie Kirk, 31, is gone, assassinated, while speaking to young Americans about mass shootings. His ally Donald Trump called him legendary. His critics, of course, see his legacy differently. But what's undeniable is that his death has opened a new chapter in America's already bitter political divide. A young man radicalized, armed with a rifle, carrying out a targeted hit at a university. It's the stuff of history books, not just news headlines. Utah officials say they will pursue the death penalty for Tyler Robinson. What do you think? Was this purely political or something deeper? Drop your thoughts in the comments and don't forget to like, share, subscribe and follow The Edge.